It's playing game. I don't know how. I feel a weird laugh. Fuck. Friedrich. Hi. I wanted to give you my first message. I have been here thinking about the need I have of becoming an artist. And for a long time now, I think that I understand why. Why do I need that disposition? Why do I have that disposition? Well, I cannot tell you immediately, but apparently the way I have been raised has been very influential on my social surroundings. They have provided a particular model of a human being. Let me think about it a bit. Bye. Friedrich, a second message. I see the light now. I think that now I understand better that it is not a matter of understanding. I truly wanna be an artist and recognized by my artistic work in addition to my intellectual work. In fact, reality is not to be a subject of interpretation, but it must be transformed. And my reincarnations, one after another, have not been so that productive. If I don't do additional social interventions think that I must do my best to be the best artist I want, and being an intellectual, I will make conceptual art. And of my second message by Friedrich. Friedrich, Eureka, even more light into my mind, more understanding. What I now see is that there must be a Marx known by its artistic work. It would please me so much. And with my hard work, I think I will match the bourgeois creations that, as you know, is not more than symbolic impositions, but very real ones that are imposed to the other social layers of the bourgeoisie, and that are so far away of the understanding of the peasants, of the proletariat. At the end, I'm making a revolution in my own life, leaving behind a guy that many generations have praised, have admired as if I were a saint. I know someone who had so many bourgeois tastes. Sometimes I laugh alone when I think about how ridiculous that admiration is. Having in mind that the fact that I didn't have to be an employee, a direct employee, gave me more time to study. It's very funny. It's very funny because usually those who admire who I do, what I did, they don't really want to follow that path. They want the safety of a state employment or something like that. And it is truly fun, it's not fascinating how the social sciences are slowed down by these people who has employment. They could easily improve their studies if they were unemployed or at least paid to study. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I will, end of my, end of my third message to you, Frederick. Frederick, a fourth and last message for now. I must admit that I have been laughing at it. Laugh out loud. It is very interesting. And so basic assumptions created by the employment raise a number of problems that should be part of social sciences, of the social sciences. And it is very or for example, all those graduated students who are looking for a degree, they are future competition for their teachers, and these professors would be happier if they didn't have to compete with their students. Therefore, I bet they would be happier if the student didn't study for a degree, but just for learning, because for them, more students is a problem. And even in mind, and apparently the social sciences are so controlled by the state and external forces, because the private property and the corporations don't want competition. Publicity is enough for the masses. They just want consume. Is everything like thinking about Nazi Germany? I shouldn't be laughing at it, but honestly, it is the naivete of their message is incredible. When you think that they talk about freedom and they arrange everything with closed doors and in a room. I'm sorry. I don't know. I am not really sorry, Frederick. This is really something. It is very revealing. So somehow it is it's a lot of time to try to repair the situation. Let the Catholic God find the solutions to everything. I just want to be at peace with me. I did what I had to understand. And now that I do, what else can I do for more people? Okay, I will keep you informed about my artistic production See you, Friedrich. Friedrich. Bye. Bye-bye. And my fourth message. just a very short message. You know that I don't like to talk much. I am very precise, and only when I feel a little bit nostalgic I begin to bubble and expand my ideas. I express the deep feelings of my soul, but this is not the case. I just wanted to tell you that being an artist is harder, much harder than I thought. That's all. Friedrich, I guess was, well, sometimes I forget what I wanted to say. I have to call you again and give my message again because I forgot what exactly. It is easy, you know. You know, my friend, you know. And, well, in this case, I wanted to add that it's not. Being an artist is not only much harder than I thought. It is such an intense endeavor that I feel myself transported to another world. I begin to perceive another dimension around us, and the world behaves in strange ways. It's like a shadow of the doppelganger that is following me. I don't know why, but the only reason would be my intention of creating something conceptual, so amazing, so strong, so powerful, that I'm beginning to contact strange forces, or maybe I have disturbed my own perception, my own rational perceptions. Well, anyway, it is this hard. It is a message. Bye, Frederick. Bye-bye. Friedrich. There's a message. I know that this is relatively early. I don't know in what part of the world you are. Therefore, you may be sleeping or having a good time, but I'm here suffering because I intend to be a conceptual artist, and that's one of the most difficult endeavors I could ever begun. Well, in fact, I have been studying the theory. I really understand the possibilities of the field, but I want to be absolutely creative. And right now I feel that I'm dreaming during the day, dreaming during the night. There is no difference between dreaming and being awake. I know, but it's difficult. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Bye. Friedrich, I cannot give you a message too long. There are a lot of neighbors and some people here, your manager. Your manager behaves very weirdly and he begins to make noises and he avoids my mental process. I think that you should fire him because he's not contributing to my great work, to our great work. It is incredible. These Latin Americans behave in a very, very strange way, my friend Friedrich. If you were here, you would tell them what to do and you would send them very far from my presence. I cannot stand these people who don't allow me to create as much as I want when they are my servants because you paid them to be there. What's going on, my friend? Where is the private property of means of production? You have power. And these people, what do they think? That because they are alive they have rights? Come on, Friedrich, please, do something. Do something. I am creating, my friend. See you. Bye-bye. Friedrich, a new message. Everyone is about my status as an artist. Somehow I feel trapped by my social position. My conceptual artwork would be too advanced for common people to understand it. And you know, I will have to use your contacts with galleries to exhibit there and become famous as an artist. A position I really deserved, and I'm a bit anxious. I shouldn't be. Stress bad, in particular for me. I just wanted to mention this. So, bye bye. Friedrich, this message. My thinking becomes enlightened. I see more clearly now. Yeah. When you listen to this message, I want you to understand that even though I was lost because I couldn't see my path right now, I face it with clarity. I look at it and I notice what's in front of me. Right now I know that those doubts I had were not really important, not at all. You know why? Because I didn't understand the rules of art, but it's like any other fetishism, like religion, like the economy. It's a matter of belief. So, I think that now I am following the unskeptical path that will lead me where I want. Thank you very much, Friedrich. Good day. Friedrich, Friedrich, a new message. I'm understanding even more. I'm looking farther. I begin to notice that there is a world beyond a world I didn't understand. But now, an open door for my understanding, because now I see what I couldn't see before. Rays of light come to my mind, allow me to think in new ways. Now I am truly enlightened, which is delightful. It is an experience of the sublime. My ideas are flying, reaching higher heights. Do you listen to that? Do you listen to that? Are you listening to that? Whatever. Bye bye, Friedrich. Bye, Friedrich. Friedrich, a simple message. I can tell you with all security, there is a new level of enlightenment for me. There are rays of lights coming from different places, and I truly see with clarity in this case, which is something extraordinary for me. I was in a cave, in a cage, imprisoned by my ignorance, but now the delight of seeing with clarity is immense. I just wanted to share this moment with you. Thank you, Friedrich. Bye. Friedrich, a very short message. Right now, I feel that we even if I lose even if I lose some insight around my circumstances, there are sources of knowledge that will help me no matter what. I think that's very good. It provides with a safety net for my intellectual tranquility. Truly. I'm not frightened. I know that there will always be a source of light around me. Myself will be reaching new heights with the help of more enlightened sources. Well, let's say that this is an optimistic note by Friedrich. Friedrich, a last message, I think. For me, it is time of promoting my own ignorance. It's a moment of creation, of subconscious creation. I don't really need to be that enlightened at that moment, because I need to think and to create from a perspective of even ignorance. Let darkness come, because it is already day, the day, and being the day, I can see without official art, they're known as artificial light. So official art in the world of art is no more than an artificial understanding, artificial light, artificial enlightenment. There is always a way. If you wait long enough, a new day will arrive. Bye bye, Friedrich. It's great leaving this message to you, because the opposites are joined and one find the other. Light and darkness, knowledge and ignorance, relative to each other. Bye. Friedrich, church message. A new time as definitions. A new time to work subconsciously. Really? What would happen? What would have happened if we decided to work only during the day? Societies like that, the societies change like day and night. Sometimes they completely ignore what is best for them, and at other times there is enough light at night, enough light outside, as to allow the people, the most with less people, see what's going on. Maybe a perpetual life, a perpetual day, may be necessary. But being materialistic people, we understand that light and substance are necessary for specific manifestations. Why Friedrich? Friedrich. A message for Friedrich, very brief one, short message. I had been thinking about conceptual art, which is a great challenge. Obviously, my absolutely fantastic intellect, that is the product, the consequence of hard work, hard, daily, constant, hourly work. Can easily provide an above average number of great pieces of conceptual art. But I feel right now that I must take it easy and enjoy the great opportunity I have. After several reincarnations, clonations, impersonations, whatever you want to call it, I need space and time to enjoy myself and my surroundings. Therefore, that's why I'm so thankful to you, my friend Friedrich. Bye bye. Friedrich, apparently leaving some messages for your enjoyment. It's so entertaining that I'm just leaving them just to see what happens. It's sort of a very selfish objective. But at the end, I would say that let's look at it as conceptual art. I'm becoming the point of interest in your cell phone. Other people might say that I'm being a pain in your phone, but it's not like that. I'm being entertaining. It's conceptual art. Call it becoming the start of your phone. If I monopolize your time with so many messages, you cannot read them, and you need help to read them, it means that I am the start of your ear, the same way that there is a great number of people who, well, I don't really know if there is a great number of people, but apparently there are people who pay attention to movie stars, therefore they fetishize those images. The same happened here. You may fetishize my voice and my messages. They are part of history. You can venerate them, you can praise them, you can talk about them. Therefore, I'm creating conceptual art when I leave you messages, because these messages are part of history. Do you get it? Very fun. Very funny. Don't you? We are German people. You understand our sense of humor. That's why it is so funny. Friedrich, another cute message. I'm the star of your phone. I'm the star of your cell phone. I'm the star of your ear. Talking to you in such a delightful way that you cannot stop laughing. Laughing kindly, because your very good friend Karl wants to create a good impression with my intonation, and you would remember that I'm the one who entertains you by talking to your ear. I know that I'm being a little devil working this way, but please amuse me with your attention, with your forced attention. I for certain know that you don't listen to these messages, that you have several secretaries who are listening to that, to these messages. But I have no problem with that, my friend. What I do is just enjoy my own imagination, because what happens when you, well, You probably are your servants at some time, or employees, as you want to call them, at some time will tell you, sir, you have had this amount of messages. I imagine your face listening to the number of messages I leave you. And that made me laugh. Because you say, oh, Karl had so many important things to tell me. And I have here my summary. But it is a little piece of conceptual art, my friend, conceptual art. You're paying for it. Enjoy it. You are paying my expenses. At least you can enjoy the product of your money, which is this conceptual art called texting and messaging. For me, it's an art form. My life is recorded. A little short cell phone messages, and you really may appreciate if you have that sense. I remember one movie from 1994 called The Specialist, directed by the Peruvian Llosa, who has his own style. It's as good as Leonidas Segarra in his own style. And this movie is fascinating because it is about voyeurism, but ear voyeurism. It's about listening messages. I understand the American film critics probably didn't pay attention to that. But people like Martin Scorsese, he actually made later a movie who has a cast very similar. But my point in this case is that this ear voyeurism is about listening to things which seems kind of lost for most people. What makes gossip interesting? The idea or the sound or the way you tell it, I'm gonna share something with you, but please don't share it with anyone else. It is that sense of secrecy, the emotion that you produce to yourself, what makes it attractive? Because gossip is one of the greatest ways of communication. So, or is it because the sound is extremely important? Radio stations continue flourishing, and even if you watch videos on internet, sometimes they are more important as transmission of dialogue than transmission of visual information. There is something very interesting with listening to someone. Okay, my friend, you can send these messages in one of your or those famous galleries you know. Just send the messages. My exhibition will be a number of messages I left. I will be something like listening to the boss of to the boys. But in Spanish, boys sounds like the Spanish word for boys. Listening to the guys, for the boy, listening to the boys. But in Spanish, you would listening to the guys, listening to the boys. But boys, like what we produce when we speak, not boys as a bunch of guys. Listening to the boys. And it will be my exhibition, won't be a visual one, but just based on sound. You see, I am a very conceptual artist. Bye bye. What a genius I am. What a genius I am. This is amazing. Hi, Friday Rich. Another beautiful message for my wonderful exhibition that is based on our ability to listen to someone else. Can you be a radio star? It would be interesting. Like being the star in a soap opera, but not on TV, on television, but on radio. In the radio, on TV, in TV, on TV. How do you say that in English? No idea. Well, but radio is a powerful tool used for propaganda purposes. Therefore, these messages are an incredibly marvelous, powerful form of conceptual art, which shouldn't disregard its potential. It's sort of weird that painting is a cultural product that has been fetishized along the time. But do you find a similar example in the space of sounds? Let's talk about popular music and the singers, whatever they are considered. Maybe the musicians. Maybe they are musicians, but yes, but these musicians are not stars by themselves, even though there is an image connected to the musician. Yeah, even though the sounds they produce, but usually these come with lyrics. Don't you think that this is very, very special situation? Because it's not music per se. It's not only music, it is music plus lyrics. And he's a singer, and his voice, the one had created effect. Well, in fact, that's absurd. The effect is not created by the singer, it is created by the social agent whose voice is reproduced by the technical structure. If there weren't a monopoly of the technical structure, and if his voice weren't reproduced around a wide territorial space, it wouldn't be that important. What is really important is that thousands of people share the same standardized message at the same time. Therefore, it is not that singer the one who creates the effect. What creates the effect is the monopoly of those machines, the monopoly of the broadcasting. That's what creates effect. The people understand that. They say, if you want to be famous, yes, appear on television. Yeah, because there is a monopoly. That's the main thing, like being a saint. There is a limited number of saints, even though there are more saints that you can remember, there are a limited number of saints. Becoming a saint is what really matters. The same happens with the musicians or the singers. But they don't produce effect. The effect is produced by the monopoly of the means of production of the situation. Yeah, but the people continue thinking, no matter how good, how bad, the people may hate that singer. But there is an effect of what, well, peer Bourdieu doesn't call it. They call it, for example, the effect of the theory. The effect of the theory is that the scholars begin to see what is not there yet. And that's an effect of the theory. They imagine their theoretical viewpoint is real political work, when the organizational work, the political organizational work is very specific. The same happens here. There is an effect of the monopoly of the means of propaganda. By itself, the monopoly creates an effect. Whether it is a bad singer or a singer that is not liked, or a musician that is not liked, by itself, the monopoly creates an effect. It may be a terrible actor, but the effect of the monopoly, it creates an effect that is not directed with the quality of acting. That's why I am monopolizing your phone, your cell phone, leaving some messages to you. I am monopolizing your attention. Therefore, I'm creating the effect, the same effect, not defect. I'm not escaping anywhere. I am not defecting. You got it? Of course you got it, my friend. Fried rich. Well, as you can see, I'm a fantastic conceptual artist. Fantastic. I'm so proud of my work. Bye bye, my friend. Have a lot of enjoyment this day. Bye. Friedrich, uh, I don't know what number of messages this is. Just very brief, very brief. Well, I have had a lot of fun leaving these messages, and I wanted to remember that our powerful intellect will bring us so much joy today, tomorrow, and the following days. Therefore, just be happy, enjoy yourself, have a lot of fun. Bye bye, Friedrich. I had a lot, Friedrich. I had a lot of fun leaving these messages. See you. Bye bye. Dear friend Friedrich, I just remember that I don't really have anything to say to you. Therefore, I'm leaving a message as part of my conceptual work where I tell you that I don't really have anything to say, just for the record. So you will have the message that indicates that I don't have reason to leave a message. It's a variation of the previous messages. I hope you enjoy it for our collection of wonderful art made of cell phone messages. I imagine that with your galleries and your marketing wit, you will sell them a very good price. Bye bye, Friedrich. Friedrich. This message is just to let you know that even though I have been working very hard in my conceptual work since very early in the morning, apparently your Spanish manager is already awakened. Therefore, just to avoid his presence, I will have to stop leaving messages for a while. Maybe later I will continue leaving you some messages. Thank you, my friend, thank you. As you notice, I'm talking less in every message, just providing variety for the number of messages I'm leaving with this insignificant content I'm creating reason, variety in these messages. We are making great art, my friend, great art. Bye bye.